We just had the 9th biggest UFC card sale ever recorded. And the card sold for more than a new Toyota Camry. In this video, I'm going to compare the other top 10 UFC card sales ever and see how this one-on-one Poatan stacks up. We'll look at how rare this card is, and we'll compare it to his other top sales. As always, I hope you enjoy this video. So if y'all didn't know, the 2024 Topps Midnight Twilight 101 Alex Poatan sold for $30,000. And y'all are probably like, there's no way that happened. There's no way it sold for $30,000. It doesn't make sense. It's not a rookie card, blah, blah, blah. But I mean, we got this, you know, we got this on 130 point, not necessarily 100% confirmed, but then we also got this. We got this, man, and I think this is from the seller. So I'm thinking it's legit. We got other people verifying that it did indeed happen. So I think it's legit. I think it sold for more than a Toyota Camry, which is insane, but it's really good for UFC cards, really good for the UFC card market. So let's check out the top 10 ever UFC card sales, and we'll see how the Alex Pereira one-on-one stacks up. So right here we got the big dog, the biggest ever UFC card sold online that has been registered. So we don't, I mean, could have been a bigger one offline, but from what we know from all the online sales, this is going to be the biggest one, a one-on-one Khabib rookie auto, and it's going for almost 80,000, 79,200. We got Conor one-on-one, Gem Mint 10, 2017 Super Refractor, almost 74,000. And here's what this one looks. I think it's a pretty good looking card, but I am surprised that it wasn't a rookie auto of Conor's, you know, or a you know, something different. I'm surprised that it was the 2017 Super Refractor. And then we got this one here. This is coming in at third place. We got another Khabib. It's going to be almost 50 grand, and this is in 2021, 47,000. This is going to be the Prism Auto here of Khabib one-on-one. Then we also got another. Y'all seen a theme here of who's selling at the top? We got another Khabib Prism one-on-one. This is going to be the base card from 2021 Prism. And again, we got the same card, and that dropped quite a bit, if y'all notice, from 73,000 in 2022 to 33,000 in 2023. That's wild. Then we've got Hamzat, 25,000, McGregor, 32,000 here, another Hamzat gold at 30,000, and the star of the show, Alex Pereira, one of one Topps Midnight Twilight card. In the comments below, would you rather have a brand new Toyota Camry, or would you rather have the one-on-one Poatan? Answer in the comments below. And I think this is the best design from Midnight. And a lot of people, you know, hated on Midnight, hated on the product as a whole. But I understand why, honestly. I understand why some people didn't like it. But these cards I always thought was a really cool design, very simple, and it just looks good, man. It just looks good. Also, I think it fits Poatan's like mystique in his character perfectly with the just kind of super simple, scary. You know what I mean? He's doing his scary stare face. You can see half of his face. You got, you know, a little bit of the refraction design here. And then the one-on-one. And then the big one of one. And the odds of pulling this card are 1 out of 1,270 midnight boxes. Crazy. It is the second rarest card to hit in 2024 Topps Midnight. The Lunar Tide 101 parallel has the odds of 1 of every 1,694 boxes. So that's actually 25% harder to hit the Lunar Tide. And do I have the Lunar Tide? Yes, here is the Lunar Tide. This a one-of-one Lunar Tide is 25% harder to hit than the one-of-one Twilight. I'm an odds nerd, so I thought that was kind of an interesting tidbit. But next up, I wanted to talk about the sales history from Alex Pereira. And we'll look at how big of a jump this card is from his other cards that have sold. And we can just see right here, and this actually sold 4 days after this. I think we're going to continue to see an avalanche in his prices set by this precedent right here at 30,000. So we have this card that sold for 30,000, right? And then 4 days later, 3 days later, we have this card, a 1 of 5, sell for almost 7 grand, you know, which is a little bit more expensive than a, if you were to cut this price in 5, it's a little bit more expensive. So Still a really good sale. Then we have this selling for almost $6 grand. Now, honestly, man, see, I think this is a great design. This is a super sick card. You got the gold super fraction. You got the yellow trunks kind of matching the star. It's an auto. But again, not a rookie. Not a rookie card. So again, interesting. And we have our first rookie card here. So the top 3 sales are not rookies. And only one of them is auto. And we have our first rookie card here. A 101 select rookie auto for $4,764. So if you're seeing the theme here, this Topps Midnight product is basically 5 times bigger. It's 5 times bigger than any other card that's sold besides this newly sold Midnight. So I mean, that whoever the buyer is must have really wanted that card, you know, or they're thinking of some long-term play maybe. But I mean, all of these cards are just way, way, way less than the 30,000 price point. And I was very surprised to see that that specific card sold for that much. Like again, we got the Moonfall here. Guys, a lot of Midnight. Look at all these Midnights that are getting sold, man. When was this? This was July. So all the hate on Topps Midnight, but I mean, he's outperforming, Topps Midnight is outperforming the Prism. And then we'll go to, here's our first Prism, almost at 4K, and it's gold here. Pink Velocity, Blockchain, that was kind of random sale. Man, we still haven't even seen really the rated rookie auto, which I would think should be very high. That's one of my favorite cards that he has. Let me see what I can find. Yeah, here we go. I mean, I think this is probably the best card that you could own of Alex Pereira. It's not his first printed rookie, but the rated rookie logo, gold, auto, in one of the best images that we have, a vertical image that is actually an action shot, and it only sold for $2,025 comparatively to, you know, the card of the day that we're talking about that sold for $30,000. It's not a rookie, it's not an auto, it is a 101 obviously, but just very, very interesting, man. Very, very interesting sale. And I think it's I think it's absolutely great for the UFC card space. I think it's great for all of the other cards and all of the other fighters. And first and foremost, and probably most importantly, if you're watching this, if you have Alex Pereira cards and you have big cards of his, I would be listing them ASAP, because that sale is going to lift up all of his other cards. And I would be very surprised if we don't see multiple huge cards coming to market that people are trying to liquidate and trying to get sales. And I think that's a great idea. You should strike while the iron is hot. Thanks for watching. And if you're still here and you made it this far, you must like UFC cards. You must love the UFC. And if you do, please check out these videos over here and subscribe to my channel for more videos just like this.